Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be something that you guys have been asking me to do for a little while now, and I've been putting it off because I know it is a little bit more of a controversial kind of subject. It's very touchy and everybody has an opinion on it. So today's video, obviously by the title you will see, is my favorite cruelty-free makeup. Now I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer that I am not a vegan, I am not vegetarian or anything like that. These just happen to be my favorite kind of makeup products at the moment. Ooh, phone's going off. That I'm absolutely loving at the moment, and they just so happen to be cruelty-free. Now, all of the brands that I'm talking about today are definitely 100% cruelty-free, but not every single brand is 100% vegan though. So if I do know of a brand that is 100% vegan or anything like that, I will tell you guys, but everything is cruelty-free. So I've gone through pretty much every category in makeup, from foundation to eyeshadow to everything like that, and I will kind of show you guys my favorite products that I'm loving at the moment that are cruelty-free. So I will start off with my base product. So I don't actually have a primer that I love at the moment that is cruelty-free, but I do have two foundations. So first one being the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. It is a full coverage, so you're going to get a really flawless full coverage foundation out of this. This is really, really nice. It's quite pricey, but it is a really beautiful foundation. And Becca was a brand that I had to do a little bit of homework when it came to Becca, and it turns out that they are cruelty-free, which is brilliant. So yeah, really, really love this. This is actually the first kind of high-end foundation that I ever purchased from Sephora, so really loving it and still love it to this day. Also, one that I talk about time and time again is It Cosmetics. Now, It Cosmetics is a beautiful brand. I believe majority of it is cruelty-free and vegan. This is a product that I recommend to everybody. This is a beautiful foundation, even though it is a CC cream. It is a medium to full coverage, but you can realistically do anything you like with it. So depending on your application, you can make it more of a medium to full coverage if you use a brush or your fingers. But if you want to shear it down a little bit and make it more of a, I wouldn't say light because you're not really going to get a light coverage out of it. If you want something a little bit more just medium coverage, then you can definitely use something like a damp beauty blender or something like that to shear it down. But it does have SPF 50 in it. It is beautiful. It is a anti-aging product. It's also blurring. It's got so many good kind of hydrating properties to it as well. And if you guys don't know, that It Cosmetics is actually a half skincare and half cosmetic brand kind of put into one, so you are going to get a benefit from using cosmetics when you use It Cosmetics. Continuing on with the It Cosmetics kind of bandwagon, I've got a few more products from them that I want to share with you guys. Second one being the Bye Bye Undereye. This one is the illumination version, so it does have a little bit more of a sheen to it. Definitely made more so for drier skins or normal skins. I do have combination oily skin myself, but I find this particular one, there's not too much of a sheen where it's noticeable underneath the eyes, but it is a really beautiful, it is a thicker consistency for a concealer, but it is a beautiful products that gives you full coverage. It's waterproof, it's anti-aging also. This is actually my second tube of this, so I really, really enjoy it. This is just one product that people are either going to love or they're going to hate it. Personally, I'm a huge fan of it. It covers up everything that I ever needed to, and I really enjoy it. So I don't actually have a favorite powder at the moment that is cruelty-free, so I'm going to skip that category and move straight on to the bronzing, contouring, blush and highlight category. So first one being, again, by It Cosmetics. I do apologize, they've got a really great brand and really great product, so of course I have to promote it because it is an amazing, amazing brand that I would highly recommend you guys checking out. But I have been loving my Sculpted face palette. Now you guys would have seen this in my February favorite, so you do know that I genuinely love it. It is a beautiful palette that has a great range of colors. So you can see they go from a really nice light contour, slightly medium, and then you've got your darker, you've got a warm tone and also a cool tone brown there as well to contour and bronze with. So obviously you can tell which color I like the most as my bronzing and contouring color. This palette is really nice. I find the darker colors are obviously a little bit more intimidating, so I just use them as eyeshadow. And the two lighter colors up here, you've got a slightly purpley pink tone highlight, and also a really nice white one which actually cleans up contour really nicely. But again, really, really beautiful palette that I would highly recommend you guys checking out. So another brand that I absolutely love and would recommend to everybody to check out is Tarte. I love Tarte as a brand. They've got really great products, and I believe pretty much all of their products, from memory, I think are both obviously cruelty free, but I think they've they've got a lot of vegan product in their range as well. But Tarte is a brand that I know everybody has heard of, and I'm sure majority of you guys love it as well. But this particular one is their blush in the color Exposed. This color is so amazing. This is the most universal color that I have ever tried. I put this on so many people because I know it's going to suit them. So anyone who is super fair to, I would say, really fake tanned or really, really dark, this will show up really beautifully on you. I also love these because they depot really easy. So if you're someone who works from a Z palette or anything like that, literally, like, it comes out super easy. It's magnetized, so you can pop it straight back in, but you can definitely do that with all their blushes and highlights as well. So beautiful blushes, and they last a really long time, so great for bridal. Also from the Tarte range, I love their new Tarteist Pro Glow To Go palette. Bit of a mouthful, but this particular palette is so amazing. This has definitely been a favorite of mine more recently. So in here you've got two different highlights and also a really nice contour slash bronzing shade. I honestly cannot get enough of this. It smells so good as well. It smells like the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Anything that smells like that I really, really like. But honestly, the pigmentation on these are like insane. They're so gorgeous, and they just give a really nice, kind of highlighted effect. So if you guys are into highlighter or any kind of nice contouring, definitely check this palette out. They've also got a larger size of it, which I do really, really enjoy. But for right now, I've really been enjoying this one a little bit more than the bigger palette. Another couple of things from Becca. Now, their Shimmering Skin Perfecting highlighters are definitely some of my favorites. They're so beautiful. So I do have one shade in particular that I love and live for. It is Champagne Pop. Mine unfortunately has completely smashed and gone a little bit crazy, so I'm not actually going to open it because it will go everywhere. But another shade that I've really, really been enjoying more so recently than ever is Opal. I love Opal. It is a beautiful color. It's somewhat like silvery, but it's also got a little bit of a gold champagne-y color to it. It's one that I think is going to look beautiful again on your really light to even, I would say, like medium tan skin tone. Something about it is just beautiful. If you guys haven't checked out those highlighters before, definitely do. All of them are incredible. So moving on to brows, I've only got one brow product that I have really been loving, and again, this was in my February favorites. It is by Poni Cosmetics. Their brand honestly is incredible. They're really supportive, and I really love them as a brand. They've got brilliant products all around. Their brow powders, they've got brow stencils, their brushes are definitely some of my favorites as well, and their pomades as well. These are awesome. So this is their main stain, and this is their number one, which is, I tried pronouncing it in my favorites video. I'm not going to butcher it again, but this is in the color number one. Really great for anyone who is really light blonde, who I would say a light brunette would really, really suit this. Really great product, really easy to work with, very creamy as well, and it's waterproof, so it's not going to move. Moving on to the eye category. Now, this category was probably the easiest thing for me to choose from. So the first eyeshadow palette that I cannot put down, and I cannot leave it alone. I'm so obsessed with it. It is the Tarteist Pro palette. This has literally the biggest, oh, there we are, the biggest mirror I've ever seen in a palette. It's awesome. So in here you do have a really great range of neutrals. You've also got mainly mattes, and you've got 4 metallic colors as well. So really great palette if you guys like your neutrals, your warm tones. You'll really, really enjoy this. They're also very pigmented, and they're very easy to blend as well. So definitely a palette that I just cannot leave alone right now. I'm so obsessed. And another palette that I have just loved for almost a year now is the Zoeva Warm Spectrum palette. This palette is honestly like, if I'm having problems with a palette and I just need to just pick up one palette and I can create any look with it, it is this palette. I love the orange shade. I love all their neutrals. I love their white frosty shade. It is just a go-to palette of mine. I really, really enjoy it. So it's definitely something that I recommend you guys checking out. Really great pigmentation as well. You just cannot go wrong with Zoeva shadows. 2 eyeliners that I wanted to mention as well. So first one being from Marc Jacobs Beauty. Now, I wanted to let you guys know as well that Marc Jacobs fragrance isn't actually cruelty free, but their cosmetics are. So if you are wondering about that, their cosmetics are, but if you ever buy any of their fragrances, they're not actually cruelty free. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping for a fragrance. But this is the highliner in the color Blacquer. This is I kid you not, the best eyeliner I've ever used. I am so in love with it. It is just a beautiful consistency. It is a gel crayon, so it is super creamy to work with, really blendable. Once it sits down though, it's not going to move. So they've got a really great color range as well. And they've also come out with a bunch of new pencils that are all matte finishes as well. But I personally really enjoy the black one and I love it forever and ever. So one honourable mention to a felt tip liner. That one is by Kat Von D. Now I haven't mentioned anything from Kat Von D yet, but this is definitely a favourite of mine. It's a very easy eyeliner to use. This is her tattoo liner in the colour Trooper. Now I know a lot of you guys have probably heard of it and you love it as much as I do. It's just a really great felt tip liner that has a very precise tip. So if you're into wing liner or anything like that, it makes it really easy to use. I just really enjoy it personally. I find it very simple. It's not a complicated eyeliner. I just hate when eyeliners try to get fancy and it goes all weird. I just like a very traditional felt tip and this is definitely it. Just a really great brand as well. I love Kat Von D products. They're really awesome. They're very pigmented and always long lasting. Now moving on to the lip category, because I don't actually have a favorite mascara that I want to share with you guys, but moving on to the lips. Now these again are from Kat Von D. I'm actually wearing one at the moment. These are her Everlasting liquid lipsticks. You guys, these are the best liquid lipsticks I have come across yet. I am just so in love with these two particular colors. So you've got Lolita and you've also got Bow and Arrow. I'm wearing Bow and Arrow at the moment. These two are, honest to God, the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I have ever worn. And I honestly hated liquid lipsticks until I found these. These are so comfortable. They're very pigmented and I find them very long lasting and they just don't look bad on the lips. They don't look too drying or anything. They don't feel cracked. They're just a really nice formula. I will say though, her darker colors are a little bit more uncomfortable, but I think it's just with any liquid lipstick range, I just find the darker colors in every range to be a little bit more uncomfortable compared to the actual neutrals. So if you're after a very comfortable liquid lipstick, always go for the neutrals. They're always a little bit more comfortable. So just wanted to quickly disclaim that, but I love these. So another brand that I want to mention is Frank Body. Now, if you guys haven't tried this product, honestly, I push you guys to try this. Just the smell of it alone is incredible. This is the lip scrub and it smells like a chocolate mocha cappuccino kind of situation. It is so good. I literally just want to eat it. Like if my sugar smelled like this, honest to God, I would just eat it from the tub. Smells so good, but highly recommend it. Really good lip scrub, and also the lip balm as well is also very comfortable. I put that on before bed every single night. So that is all my cosmetic favorites that I wanted to tell you guys about. I also have a couple of tools and brushes that I want to mention to you guys. So first range being from, again, Zoeva. I love the brushes from this range. They are so beautiful. These are a natural hair brush. I do get a lot of people asking if they are cruelty free because it is a natural hair brush. It is cruelty free. The hairs are still goat hair, but they just kind of combed off. They're not like, they don't shave it off or anything. It's just like combed off the goat. There's a lovely image I'm sure you guys are thinking of right now, but it is a really beautiful brush brand, and the way that these brushes are actually made are incredible. So you're going to get a lot more value and a lot more quality out of these particular brushes. In typical brushes, they always combine these bits with glue, so all of the bristles and the actual like this thing here kind of sticks together. They don't actually combine it with glue. So when you guys ever use any kind of brush cleaner, or if your brush hairs fall out, it's usually because the glue is coming loose. I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but it happens to me all the time when I've got really old brushes. This part here will just like come off, like it'll just fling off the brush. I haven't had any problems with the Zoeva brushes, and I don't think I ever will because there is no glue to come loose. So I really enjoy these brushes. The two favorites that I have is 105 Luxe Highlight, uses every day, and also the 227 blending brush as well. These two are hands down my favorite. Also, Real Techniques. Real Techniques is actually a cruelty-free and vegan brand as well, and my favorite brush from the range at the moment is the setting brush. It was me. This brush is awesome. I use this for so many purposes. I use it to set my, just like my eyeshadow on my eyes. I use it to highlight, I use it to set underneath the eyes. Whatever my little heart desires, I use it for. It's awesome. It's a synthetic brush as well, so you can use it with your liquids and powders. Really nice brush, highly recommend. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Beauty Blender is actually cruelty free. So I love the Beauty Blender. It has been a favorite tool of mine for ages. Like, it's been ages, honestly. I love the Beauty Blender. It's just a really beautiful product that I'm sure you guys have tried, heard, and have loved for as long as I have. It is a really great product that I've loved for years and years and years, and it's honestly a game changer. There is nothing like it, honestly. I think the closest one would probably be the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, but honestly, when it comes to it, I will always go Beauty Blender over any other sponge. I'm just saying. But that, guys, is everything. If you guys have a favorite brand or product that is cruelty-free and vegan, please share it down in the comments down below. Also, please be friendly in the comments. I know that I said that I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian or anything like that, but I'm still learning when it comes to cruelty-free and vegan brands. So definitely be kind in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. But please let me know your feedback and your thoughts in the comments down below, though. Be kind. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.